Hi guys, Mark Crossfield here, hitting today JPX EZ from Mizuno Irons. Now I've had a set of these in prior models, so I'm quite looking forward to hitting this one. JPX EZ, not the forged one, this is the standard one if you like, the chunkier one. Let's take a look, let's get stuck in. Right, so we've got JPX EZ, not the forged. This is stainless steel iron, not forged. We're getting variable face thickness. We're getting kind of this carved out around all the outside of the club. Very heel toe weighted up to kind of all four corners of the club. So you get this bar at the top, also thicker sole at the bottom. Now it's quite a thick sole, and down by the ball it's got more offset than I think any other models. I've not measured that, it just looks more offset than any other Mizuno model I've picked up. And a medium to thicker top line. You know, this club is really going to be there for people who want as much help across the face as possible. In theory, with cutting out the face all the way around, these bars, the multi-face thickness, Mizuno is saying you're getting better spool speeds from across each part of the face. Almost the best they've seen is what they're saying, which you can kind of see from that where that might come from. But if you want that much help, you will have to sacrifice a bit in traditional looks, which is not a problem. You know, I would go for help always with my students. I don't care what they look like, I just want them to hit the ball better. So as much help as possible. Like I say, a little bit more offset than you might see on other Mizuno irons. And again, it comes in this finish, which I don't know what it's called. It's like silver, but not silver. It's kind of slightly tanned. It's pretty. I like the finish. Now, I'm going to hit some shots. Let's see what numbers I've got. This is a 6 iron. And again, this 6 iron, I think, is 28 degrees. It's the same loft as the forged one, as I've seen, I think. It's interesting that the lofts aren't ridiculously cranked. I just want to check the lofts. Can we bring up their website there, actually? Is that loft correct? Is it 28 degrees on this club? Because I know the forged was 28 degrees. But is this one 28 degrees? It's at the bottom of the specs. I just want to confirm that. 6 iron, 28 degrees. Yeah, so it is. It's the same loft as the forged. And like I say, in the modern era, that's not mental, is it? There's been some crazier lofts out there than that. Okay, let's see what I'm getting out of this club. Like I say, down by the ball, it looks friendly. I am not afraid of that, because I am looking for a user-friendly iron. I do have some purchasing ideas around looks as well, as in I want the club to help me as much as possible, but I do sometimes, I just feel like I want it to look a certain way that I've got used to. That was 171, I think was that, if we bring that back up. Carrying 170. Let's give it another go. Slightly toey. I imagine that'll go a little bit further. That part of the club often travelling a bit faster. I think that's about 176 carry. 177. Hit that one really nice. Better for direction as well, and it's getting full distance. It's got to be about 178. Yeah, 178. Now down by the ball, like I say, a little bit of offset, or quite a lot of offset, looks fine to me, but that will offend some people who want a club to look a certain way. Off the face, it makes an interesting sound. It's quite a loud clip, you know, it's not trying to give a forward sound or feeling, so it is making that kind of bit louder, kind of feeling like it's rebounding sound, which makes it feel firmer. That's an interesting, I hit that awful, right at the bottom, bit heely. So the drop back is there, you can see it's shorter, it's going into like the 1.6 something carries, 1.68, so the club can only help you to a certain degree. I'm probably going to get almost 10 yards in difference between my strike on those. Let's give it one more go. Not a bad shot for strike, not my best, it's definitely good for direction. That could go in. Oh, hit the pin! That pin was not safe. I had that pin covered all day. hit the pin. Oh, the video's over. Get easy, guys. I hit the pin with them. Just you hit the pin with these. That's what happens. Right, let's bring up those numbers. Let's see what's going down. I've got a screen here. So I'm averaging 176, spinning down at 5,000 revs. So basically the spin is coming off on these. The center of gravity is lower. I'm hitting above it. It's dragging spin off. The EZ Forge, for instance, you get a little, not such a fixed sole. You get a similar bar on the top. So the center of gravity of those will be a bit higher. So the spin is around, I would say, 200, 300 revs between these and the Forge different. And that can equate to a bit of distance. It's not on that test. It's pretty much the same. I reckon I would squeeze maximum 5 yards extra out of these over Forged if I hit them enough, but I would drop that spin down. I think where you guys would benefit, if you want as much help across the face, so if you hit enough shots over the year, say over 6 months, you might find that your average distances with this club, maybe over slimmer versions, might just help you a little bit more. And that's exactly what this club is out there to do. It's to try and help you over time with hitting the ball in very different parts of the face. I like it. It's good. I could game it. It looks really good for this kind of style of club. It's not to some of these, when you get into this kind of style of club, sometimes it gets so jazzy on the back. It's quite unoffensive and looks like a semi-classic club while offering chunk in the right places to try and help you hit better shots when you're not quite hitting the middle. There we go, hit the pin. If you don't hit the pin with EZs, I think you get your money back. Don't hold me to that, but maybe that should be a new initiative. Check them out, post comments down below. Let me know if you hit the pin, if your EZs hit the pin. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for loads more videos. Find me on Instagram at Crossfield Mark, also on Twitter at 4golfonline. Find me on Facebook, Mark Crossfield. Thanks for watching, post comments as always, and see you soon.